Your intentions are coming in as being more along the lines of trying to do things in a fair manner at this point in time. You may want to be totally fair to others as well as to yourself. You may be more prone to give people the benefit of the doubt at this time because of that mood. Although you may be overthinking something concerning luck and ups and downs. So you may be trying to really decipher why luck is going this way or coming this way, or whatever the case may be, something having to do with the divine imparting luck to different individuals at different moments in time or what have you. This is something that coming in with the Wheel of Fortune is something that is usually reserved as not understandable to humans for the most part. See? There is a blockage having to do with someone not feeling like a symbolic cliff is worth paying attention to. This is someone who is like, hey, come what may. Very adventurous. There is a blockage arising from that. From inexperience that could be facilitating the bulk of some blockage that has occurred. The universe is encouraging you to release something that you have worked hard for. Now, it very well could be that you have seen the results of something already, and so what you're doing is overkill to some extent, because this is what the universe is encouraging you to release. This constant chipping away, kind of like taking everything as pretty much personal, because you're driven by this time period when you are pretty much in the spotlight. People are talking about whatever you're doing, whatever you haven't done, or whatever you have done, and you are on top of your game, which is probably why you've been so hardworking. I mean, that's just one of the manifestations of being on top of your game, correct? So you're very driven. You know people are paying attention with the Magician coming in. You are feeling maybe not so good about something, and that's why you are somewhat closed off, or because of something happening, you may be siphoning your cash flow and hanging on to it. You know, you may be trying a different way of financial growth. You may be very protective over, you know, say keeping a low profile about how much you actually get paid, or what have you. This is not distributing much right here. You are feeling good about keeping things pretty much financially risk-free in some area of something or someone who you have been dealing with. And this is coming in after you have experienced someone having something to say about your cash flow, about how you have made a certain amount of money or what have you. Someone is gossiping. They all in the Kool-Aid and don't know what flavor it is. They're just going by whatever they think they know. But they are, you know, like that Usher song goes, if you're going to tell it all. That's what I'm getting. That's what they're doing, and that's how the cookie crumbles. Because I don't get that they're changing anytime soon. Your person has experienced some time alone to really reflect on something that concerns them. Your person sees you as someone who is going to expand and be very successful in a business deal. Someone who is not afraid of business ventures. They like that about you. They find it a breath of fresh air. In fact, the person who you're thinking of needs to be as resilient as possible right now. So that's one way that you can encourage them, by encouraging their resilience, by understanding that that's where their head is at. I feel like they realize that. They're counting their wins. They're also counting their losses and trying to be, you know, someone who bounces back. They're putting all their efforts in to doing that. You need to feel that you are helping others. You feel like, you know, being generous. You feel like you might as well siphon off cash for those who you care about. You know, so you're going to be a little bit generous, and the rest, I feel like you are saving for a rainy day. You have a need to dispense something in a meaningful way and to hang on to the majority, the bulk of some windfall of cash, some raise or what have you. Something having to do with an inheritance for some of you. You are going to experience closure about a relationship, some sort of attraction, something having to do with a lover. So whatever happened as a result of some sort of attraction, something that stemmed from it that maybe was a little bit more controversial or what have you, you will experience closure about that. The energy beneath the surface is one of a new vision. Your person is likely to experience some closure as they view something in a whole new light, or as they come to terms with the fact that they either are prepared to make a sacrifice or either they are not. There is closure coming in over something that they viewed in a certain way, which is why they behaved in a certain way. That's what I'm getting here. Or something they needed, they clearly needed some closure in regards to, they are going to get. So they may not want to sacrifice their peace of mind on some level with something having to do with something that transpired. The energy beneath the surface for them is one of kindred spirits. And your person is viewing you as someone who has, you know, stepped outside the box and made a little bit of a discrepancy with something, with the moon coming in. They don't view you as perfect. However, they still have managed to look up to you in some way. You know, they're going to receive closure over this error coming in here with the moon. If there are no questions or comments, I'm going to go ahead and close out. You guys be blessed. All right.